Happy for you, my friend. How are you, my friend? How do you do, my friend? I know sometimes you be like say, no one can do. I did for you, my friend. Nobody sent you, that's when I did for you, my friend. I did for you, my friend. I know you want to say that. I don't have a sweet voice. I know, but don't worry, my voice will get better. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Abiola Oluwakemi Ogunleye, and of course, this is Let's Get Real with Abiola. On today's edition of Let's Get Real, guys, we're going to be keeping it real on friendship. And that is why I want to take a moment to celebrate everybody that is actually called my friend. Like I say this a lot, I pick my friends like I pick beans. And trust me, if you ever seen me pick beans, you know I take a long time picking it. Okay, that's actually on the harder notes, but really everyone I call my friends are very dear to me because I was very deliberate, very intentional about calling you my friend. And so thank you so much for all the impact you've had in my life. And especially I want to thank my two dearest friends, Dominion and Ibukun. At the time I'll be dropping this video, the day before would be Ibukun's birthday. And I want to especially say happy birthday, Ibukun. Thank you so much for always being there for me, for always being a very good friend. I know we've always been there for each other, but really this is me saying what you've been to me, right? So thank you so much for what you've done. And also to Dominion, gosh, I can't even imagine my life without you guys, both of you, because you both have been very important to my journey, to my purpose, to my ministry, to everything that is called Abiola. You guys are there even at the worst times of my life, at the most sensitive time of my life, and I really want to say thank you to you guys. I'm sure you guys saw their pictures on the thumbnail, and I'm sure you guys love what you saw. I mean, that particular picture is the picture of our side out, and we're looking all cozy, and you know the bond. I mean, you can just see the friendship bond looking exceptional, right? Let's get right back into the topic, friendship. Who do you call your friend? When you call someone your friend, it means you feel affection towards that person. That person is actually very dear to you. And before you can see someone is dear to you, you feel affection towards that person, it means it is built on the foundation of trust. You don't just call someone your friend and say, I don't trust that person. If you don't trust that person, there is no reason why that person should be your friend in the first place. And I know that we've made some certain bad choice in our life, and we might say something like, I don't need a friend, I'm done with having friends, friends are scum. Trust me, I've been there, I've done that. I mean, those were the times when I thought that okay, maybe I could, but as much as we want to say that we don't need friends, trust me, you do need a friend. You need someone you can call a friend. And I say something, I pick my friends like beans. Just like you're intentional about what you eat, you should also be intentional about who you call your friend. You don't just call anyone your friend. If you have one or two friends that you can trust, it's enough. And also, I need to say this quickly. You might say something like, I have a boyfriend, I have a fiancé, I have a husband, and those ones are enough for me as a friend. Yes, your husband should be your friend, your fiancé should be your friend, anyone you owe there should be your friend as a spouse. But I mean, I'm not talking about that kind of friendship now. I mean, you also need people in your circle. By you need people in your circle, people who can give you good advice. And by good advice, it means that even if the person is in a different place and you're in a different place, you need people that even when they see that person, they can say, oh, this is Abiola's friend. And because they will see the traits, the characteristics of a good person in that person just by seeing that person as your friend. Okay, so whoever is going to be your friend should be a mirror resemblance of you. So you don't say something like you are a friend to someone, but you don't like the way that person behaves. If you don't like the way that person behaves, that person in a way, once people know and identify you guys as friends, they would automatically believe that you guys behave the same way. Okay, so you don't just call someone your friend and you don't like the way that person behave. It must be someone you trust, someone you like things about them. And I say something that we are not perfect. No one is perfect. Everyone has their flaws, everyone has their imperfection. But as much as we have our imperfections, I mean, they get levels. You have your limitation. You don't just be friend. You know what you want for yourself. So you don't just become friends with someone that you guys don't align with purpose. You don't when you say you want to pray, the person is saying something else. I want to go party, I want to do this. No, you need friends who actually makes you, I mean, who grows you. We need some friends that are productive, friends that you can, when you look at your life before they came in and when they are there, does it get better? I mean, how are they added onto you? Those are who you call your friends, people who have actually in a way impacted you in the way that even makes you say, oh, I have a friend. I mean, and trust me, I've seen good friends. I know good friends. I have good friends, and these friends, they have been there. They've been there for me even at the worst time of my life. The pictures you're seeing of my friends, they are not just, I mean, it's a picture, it's not, like I said, it's one of my favorite picture because it was a sign out. We've taken in other couple of pictures, but that particular picture actually shows a bond. Okay, so now what I want to explain about that kind of friendship is a friend that even when they know your imperfection, when they know a certain your mess, because every one of us has been in one mess or the other. So even when they know your mess, they don't in a way use it against you. When they know your secret, they don't use it against you. There are friends who wants to help you get out of it. Right? There are friends who want to actually help you get better. They don't look at you like you don't have hope, you are hopeless. They don't look at you like you don't have a direction. They want to help you. Now, if you have friends that are actually there to help you, to support you, kudos. You can give this to them, give them a thumbs up, give them a chop knuckle kind of vibes. So yeah, I mean, I want you to know that having friend is very important. You need someone you can call other than your fiancé, your spouse. You also need people in your circle that you can trust. People that even if your man is not around, you can easily like get on to conversation with them, and you can have them, you can talk gist. And as much as I enjoy my time alone, I know the importance of having a friend, a good friend, not just any friend, a good friend. Now, also, I want to say something very quickly. There's something just dropped into my mind, which is don't be friends with someone out of pity. So you say something like, "Oh, I've been with this person. This person has been my friend since childhood. I mean, I can't just let this person go." If that person doesn't add to you, and you've tried to make that person get better, if that person is just in a way impacting your life negatively, this may be your cue to actually let that person go. Don't be if you want to be friend, if you want to help someone, you can help that person without actually calling that person your friend. Don't pick your friends out of pity. When you call someone your friend, it must be someone that you're deliberate and intentional about. Okay, so I have had some friends in the past that are not my friend right now because in a way our purpose does not align, our vision does not align, nothing about us even aligns, right? It's either they want to be there and I'm doing something else. And in a way, one thing that is I don't hold on to friendship that are not for me. I don't know. I think that's very huge. I don't hold on to friendship that are not for me. So I used to believe something that if you're for me as a friend, then I need to feel like, yes, you're mine. And as you being mine, it means that I trust you, right? I trust you. I can tell you basically almost anything, if not all the things in my life. I'm saying is, if you call someone your friend, that person should be someone you can trust. Now, if you trust them, does not mean you tell them everything about you. It just means that of course, you use your discretion accordingly, but you still trust them. I want to say also again that when you call someone your friend, you should be able to hang out, chill, have fun, and I mean, in a godly way. I need to also put that in a godly way. It should be someone you can actually celebrate at all times. Also, I want to say something very quickly. Trust isn't given, trust is earned. And as much as you can start a friendship without trust, over time it has to be earned. So a lot of times you say some things to your friend, and because of, okay, maybe you guys, because you will definitely fight. There are times when I even have arguments with my friends, maybe because we don't agree on certain things. But the fact that I argue with them does not mean that the things that they've told me privately, I have to use it against them. Right? I don't say things like, oh, that's how you said this to me that day. Oh, this is who you are. I actually don't, in a way, don't say certain things to them, the things they've told me in confidence. I don't say to them in a way to actually mock them. No, I don't do that. So I say, and they don't do that to me either. No matter how angry we are at each other, no matter how offended we are at each other, we never say any negative things about to each other, and we also don't, in a way, throw our secrets to our faces. So, like I said, trust is something you earn. You don't give it. You earn it, right? So, if I can call you my friend, you must have earned a place of trust in my life. So if you can call someone your friend, it must be someone you trust. So I guess we should just say friendship based on trust. Friendship must be based on trust. When you call someone your friend, it should be someone that's you guys grow each other. You must grow each other. You must be productive. You must have a lot of positive impact. You must grow each other, have productive impact towards each other's progress, right? You must be able to, there must be your confidence. And by confidence doesn't mean you tell them all your secret, but you trust them enough to tell them certain secrets or whole secrets, depending on your discretion, right? At the end of the day, it's still your choice to make whether you tell them all your secrets. But the reason why you hold some things from them should not be because you don't trust them. Just because you just don't feel like they need to know, right? But doesn't mean you don't trust them. I mean, that's just what I want to get out of the way. Also, don't forget that friendship are very, very important. They're important to you, to whoever it is that you want to become. You can't live your life alone. You need people in your circle, people you trust, and they don't have to be so much people, so many people, right? They can even be very few, two, three, four, five, depending on your network, right? Depending on, and you also, yeah, exactly, that's very good. Your network, the place you're heading to. Also, you need friends that have gone ahead of you, right? People that grows you, that picks you up. They are important. They're very passionate about your growth, just as you're passionate about their growth too. It can't be one-sided. Friendship is not one-sided. It should not be about you alone. It shouldn't be one-sided. And I believe in all of the things that I've talked about. You have an understanding on what friendship is and what friendship should not be, right? So I'll come away next time. My name remains Abiola. Stay enlightened, stay positive, and also don't forget, stay real. Bye bye.